So what's going on, people? My name's OFFSEASON, and if you've seen by the title, today's a very special video. This, of course, is presented by the EA Gamechangers network. So today, this is beyond exciting. I get to do some official information based on Season 4, the post-season or off-season, I should call it, and the whole aspect of building your team, creating your team, and all that good stuff for Season 4. I managed to meet up with the NBA team pretty much on my travels at EA Play. It was very exciting. I felt very privileged to be able to do this, and I'm allowed to release some content based on it. So we can start off with the upcoming features, what's currently about to happen in Season 3. We can follow that up by Season 4, which is all the bits and bobs, all the news that you want to know. If you're new to the channel, I recommend subscribing. If you do enjoy this video, smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below, and hit the notification button. That way you're never going to miss one of my uploads. And of course, big shout out to #LogicsLegends. This is very exciting, and I really hope you stay with me for the rest of this season, going on to the next one, as things are really going to get interesting, and I cannot wait to reveal some more content and produce lots more content. Anyway, let's start off. The upcoming features. So, what is the upcoming features? The Fantasy Expansion Draft. Now, I'm going to try and make sure all my information is as correct as it can be. And to do with this, you may go, what is the Fantasy Expansion Draft? You should be seeing some clips in the background. I've had to do a few edits here and there to make sure it's all perfect for viewing. But for the first time ever, users will be able to be introduced to the concept of the expansion draft in NBA Live Mobile. Now, for people that do not know what that is, it's surprising, I know, but it means that you'll be onboarded with a new expansion team draft experience in late June 2019. This month, exactly this month, is when it's going to be happening. Now, this is the opportunity for you to build a team towards your new 2019 to 2020 expansion team. Now, what that means is a lot of different things, right? It's going to be very hard for me to try and explain it to the best of my ability, especially with the jet lag, but don't worry, I'm going to try and cover it all as good as possible. So, the first piece of information, I think is the most crucial piece of information I'm going to give you today, would be your team carries over. Yes, you heard me correctly. You can underline that. You can record it yourself. You can scream it at the top of your lungs. This is a very, very big thing. You are going to be able to carry on with your team. All the stuff you've done this season counts towards the next season. Don't ever think that it's not going to, because it will. You're going to be able to keep your team, and I am so excited on the basis of that. So, Fantasy Expansion Draft. You unlock prospects to scout. You're going to have your draft day, which is where you get your picks, of course, and you are going to be playing during the off-season to scout players. This will be based on your progress through the off-season campaign. So all the stuff you do for your off-season campaign, you're going to actually get rewarded for, and it's going to count towards your Season 4, okay? So that means you're going to have new players to choose from. I'll leave it up to you to have a guess on that, but I think everyone knows what you mean by new players to choose from in terms of drafting and player picks and stuff like that. So I'll leave you to that. Or you can trade your pick in that you get for some high-profile superstars such as Anthony Davies or Luka Doncic. Again, pronunciation for me, not tip of my strong point, but I'm happy with the way it is. Anyway, so you're going to improve your draft rank by completing objectives. Yeah, you heard me correctly. And campaign milestones to reach a better draft rank. So you're going to be getting lots of points. The points are going to count a bit like how you saw for the All-Star campaign, for example. It's going to be a similar sort of setup there, but you're going to earn stuff. But you're also going to get calls from scouts. You're going to get new player picks. It's a lot of exciting stuff, all crammed into the start of the new season and the end of the current one. So that's that, okay? So in terms of it, you've got a bit of an off-season loop where you're going to improve based on your participation in the campaign. You're then going to get your draft rank, and then you're going to earn draft points to progress, and these can be earned through playing the game as normal, such as the summer campaigns and the objectives. Going from the 30th pick, which is where you're going to start off, to the number 1 pick in the fantasy is going to be through completing those daily objectives and all that good stuff. So that's that. That is the fantasy draft expansion. Now, you're wondering, Season 4 news. I've already said to you about carrying on with your team. It gets a little bit more exciting than that. In Season 4, you've got the ability to get fresh rewards, new prospects, discover and unlock new exciting things for Season 4. This is all based on your draft rank again. So that campaign I was just talking about, it's all based on that. During the summer, you're going to prepare for the upcoming season expansion draft, I should say. Your success during the off-season is going to determine determine your final draft ranking, and you're going to be able to see who you draft to kickstart your team on the 30th of September. Now, the 30th of September is not a confirmed date yet, but around that time is the expectation for the new season. I'm allowed to say that, I do believe, so there's that. Don't hold that as if it's going to be the guaranteed time. That is what is probably going to be aimed for, at least based around. So, yeah, completing objectives in the campaign is going to award you those draft points to get you closer to the ultimate goal, which is the #1 draft pick. As your draft rank increases, you're going to unlock new prospects to scout. These can be rookies and free agents, and each superstar prospect will have unique traits, strengths, animations to set them apart from another scouting option. So the aim is to reach the #1 draft pick. Superstar traits are going to be there, animations are going to be there, teammates, strength are all going to be there. It's really going in depth this season, and I'm so excited about it because it's so much different to what you experience. So, Season 4. If you haven't already seen the screenshot, I'm sure you have by now, but Adam Silver greets returning and new users to NBA Live Mobile's first ever fantasy expansion draft, where users get to pick a team to build for Season 4. How cool is that? Obviously more on this very, very soon. Now we're going to be talking about something a little bit different now. And yeah, real-time PvP. I've had a few people comment about that actually. If you know about EA China, you know they built an RTPvP, that's the way I should go with it, gameplay mode, and launched it as a feature in their version of the game this past fall. Now people are wondering what's going to be happening in terms of NBA Live Mobile for people that aren't on the China server. Well, for the first time in NBA Live Mobile, you're going to have the ability to play against opponents from across the world in real time. Yes, you heard me correctly there. Users will get their first chance to play this new mode as a feature, restricted beta during late summer 2019, with a fully featured launch later in the fall. So, you obviously know about that. If you've been on Twitter, you've been active, you've seen a lot of stuff like that. And really it's to go against the current competitive landscape, which has been based on Showdown, when you're playing against AI. And I guess it's to get more of a realistic feel of a basketball game. You're playing against a human opponent where skill doesn't play as big of a part if the AI is especially somewhat predictable. So that's that. EA China created a basic meta, and it's known as Arena. And yeah, the aim is to differentiate the mode from Showdown. It's going to be pretty exciting. It's going to work as a tournament system where you're going to be able to compete in matches. You're going to be able to get rewards at the end of the tournament based on how many wins the player has achieved. So it's really based on this. Best way to compare it, if you've played FIFA Mobile, then they do actually do that currently. And Madden Mobile, I can't recall too much, but I think they might have done a similar thing in the past. And it's very, very cool setup. It allows you to get unique rewards for your time spent, which is very, very cool. Now, of course, it's going to be based on when Arena comes to global. It's going to be based on evaluations to see whether it suits people in certain ways, suits their mobiles and all that. It's going to be a lot of testing to be done, for sure. But in terms of the future, this could mean a lot more in terms of social play, and definitely an extension from 1v1s to a whole lot more, which is going to be exciting for the NBA Live Mobile player. So, to pretty much recap everything I've said, and I've tried to be as precise with everything I possibly can, and I've tried to include everything I possibly can. Let's run through it. So the aim is to complete this off-season campaign, and you're going to be able to get the best rewards, the best stuff for the upcoming season. Season 4 is coming. That is now confirmed, and I'm really happy to be involved and say that I've been able to basically help you out and come with all this information. I know a lot of you have been speaking to me about it, and you've wanted me to give you details. I literally couldn't. And finally, this is the first piece of information I can officially give to you that I know I'm not going to get in trouble for, which is why I've left it this long, and I've tried to avoid a lot of questions. You like to inject questions to me all the time. I'm trying to avoid them to the best of my ability to stay within the lines. But from what we can gather is new PvP, very, very cool. New rewards, a lot of stuff you're going to be able to carry over to the new season, it would seem. And also, there's a brand new setup for how to start your Season 4 experience and finish your Season 3 experience. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that are going to go in there, and it's going to be down to you. So I want you to let me know down below your thoughts on all this news that I've given you today. I want to know whether it's positive, I want to know whether it's negative, I want to know all of that so we can come to the conclusion on what is the best result here. And I feel like I can feed this back to the team, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm personally excited for this. I hope you are too. And of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content like this. Leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, hit the notification. I'll be back with some fire content very, very soon. And I hope you've appreciated what I've brought to you today. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.